Hey up, my name's Jamie. Good afternoon. Well, following on from the last drone type video that I did, thought it's a wonderful, peaceful afternoon now. It's about 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock, something like that, I'm not quite sure. And I thought, I really want to go and fly my drone and get a bit more practice in. So then I thought, where can I go? Just came to the old tip. I've been here before. I did a video here earlier on last year. I will put a card up in the top right hand side of the screen. If you haven't watched that video, feel free to check it out. So I'm here with my wonderful little DJI Mini 4K in this wonderful great big open field, like you can see. Now there is a lady over there walking a dog, so I'm going to wait for a minute before I do the flight. You can also see now I've got the chest cam there, so I'm going to be trying to get some footage of that as well for the controller and stuff, and so then we can see, you can be able to see the controller. I might just whip to it there. If it turns out that the camera isn't, you know, picking it up that well, then I'll take it out of the footage, but at least we've got the option. So I'm going to wait a couple of minutes and let this lady just pass on by with the dog, because I don't want to scare the dog or anything like that, obviously. And yeah, then we'll get flying. Oh yeah, I'll see you in a second. There's nobody around here anymore, so what we're going to do is we're going to spin the drone up and we're going to go have a flight. So let's crack on, shall we?
Takeoff.
It didn't like that little point there, so I'll try and find somewhere a little bit more like. I know what I'll do. I'll use my bag as a landing pad. How's that? Use my bag as a landing pad. Right, so let's get going.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
So we should be recording now. You see? Hello! So this, the point of coming up here to this nice big open field was basically because then I can put this drone up as high as it'll allow and try and get used to it that way. So we're going to scoop it up as high as it can go. There would be a load of birds fly by just as I decide to do this, wouldn't there? Now I have got it in cine mode as well, so it's a bit more sort of friendly to me. Now that's 43 meters. That's not bad, is it? Get a little bit higher. So now we're passing through 60 meters. I can see the drone, but I can no longer hear it, or I can only just hear it. So I think because of Fright, we're gonna sort of hang around the 70 meter sort of distance. See a beautiful view over Halifax there. Spin it round a little bit. You can see down to B&Q and Dean Clough. There's the chimney at Dean Clough. Just going to slowly bring it down a little bit. Because like I say, I do still have quite a bit of flight fright, unfortunately. So I just thought I'd bring it out here today, primarily just to get used to the thumbsticks and try to get the sort of setting some muscle memory into which thumbstick does what in what direction, that sort of thing, you know. So far so good. So we're gonna go fly over this way. And I do want to still try the return to home feature as well. Wow. This is very exciting, to say the least. Now I do know that these videos are going to seem very newbie at the beginning. But that's because basically I'm a noob flyer, which is basically the reason why they will. So I'm going to try the return to home feature and see if it'll
Return to home.
see how close it gets to me. So you can see now that it's turning. You'll be able to hear it beeping and stuff. So it's going up because I set the a return to home height, which I think I set at 50 meters, and it's right above us now. It is directly above us, so
Landing.
hopefully it should land, hopefully not in that grate. But you can see it coming down now, which is wonderful. And the bag here was the landing pad sort of thing. How cool is that? And there we are. You might be able to see the drone now just hovering above where I set the landing to, which is pretty cool. And it'll just wait there until I land it manually, because I cancelled the auto land. So we'll go back out again, and we're gonna just full throttle it, I think, and then we'll try one of the modes to get a picture. Let me take my gloves off so the screen will work. Right, so I'm gonna scoot it back off out again, and then we'll see if we can use one of the pano functions to get a picture. Hopefully the chest cam might pick it up. I'm not quite sure if it is doing or not. So if it's not in the video, you know that in editing it didn't work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right up high again. Get it up, that's it, going through 40 meters. But you can see on the bottom, hopefully you can see, there's like a Google Maps interface thing, and that shows you exactly where your drone is, if you should lose line of sight of it, what direction it's facing, etc. So what I'm going to do is we'll go a little bit higher, and we'll try and we'll zoom in on. Can we zoom in? We can zoom in on the Dean Clough chimney there, look, you see? And then I want to try, I want to try one of the pano modes. So I'm going to have to stop recording on that for a second and go to pano, and then we go to, we go to pano, and we want to do, let me see, we'll do a wide angle, and then we just click start, and the drone does it all itself. It takes all the pictures itself, and then it'll stitch them all together. Right, so then we can go back to, we'll have a look at that again in a minute. How do we get back onto video? There we are. So we'll go back onto video and we'll start recording again. And where is she? So I am trying to think of a name that we can call the little drone. So if you've got any ideas or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I think there's too much glare from my big head on the actual screen itself for the chest cam. So we might need a different sort of camera, but we'll see. Right, so if I bring this back to me, I'll bring it back to me, and then we'll see if we can hover it right in front of the camera here. Shall we see if we're actually learning something with these thumbsticks. Oh, almost. Oh, where are you going? Can you see that on there? There she is. So yeah, we're getting used to it now. Getting used to the controller and everything like that, which is kind of cool. So we'll go back out again. Because I want to try one of the other things as well, but I'm not quite sure if this is the... I might have to go further out into the field, because there is a few trees just at this bit here. So might just bring her back over here, because I want to try some of the different other modes that it's got. Now I do have a video planned for tomorrow, which is going to be a nice normal mooch video. But we are going to be taking the drone as well with us. Look at that. We're learning slowly but surely. Definitely getting there. Hello. Hi. There's a lady here with her dog again, so I might just have to I might just land the drone for a second. Right, so there's a few other things that this can do, so I'm just going to stop recording on the drone for a second and see if we can figure out how to do it with this. Right, there's a thing called quick shots. Now, we want to do a circle. We want to do a circle, so I might have to just turn this round this way. Just, oh, not towards me. Just take it back a little bit, back here. And then we want to, on the camera there, you could see, you could draw a box around yourself. And then if you click start, it should, there's no obstacles in the way that I know of.
3, 2, 1.
Then the drone automatically should just stay at that height and circle. And then where it started, it should stop. And it does. How amazing is that? Right fair. Now I hope that that did record. I'm pretty sure that it would have done. I need to get used to that bit as well. Put that, nope, wrong one. Wrong one. Pro. How do I get back to video? There it is. Because there's flying the drone, and then there's also sort of learning the interface and everything as well. So there's a couple of parts to when you start learning how to fly, which I am quickly finding out. So yeah, as you can maybe see on top of the drone there, I've got my operator ID and everything, so we're all good to go. Great to see. Look at that, I'm getting precision flying time now. So we'll take her back out. I don't want to scare that dog, so I'm not going to go over there too much. So we'll fly over this way, and we'll have a look. We'll have a look down this way. I'm going to keep the height sort of low at the minute, just because I want to just sort of mess about with. And you know what? I didn't click record on the app again for any of that, so you didn't even see me. Oh no, you'd have seen it on there. That's okay. So many cameras, 3 cameras now. So yeah, like I said, I am keeping the height kind of low at the minute because I want to get used to the thumbsticks and maybe doing some sort of different shots and everything, and just learning how to fly it properly before I start flying it at height. Because it is just, like I said before, it is just the case of getting muscle memory and not concentrating so much on where the drone is in the air, but where the drone is in, you know, on the app. Let's see if we can see us. There we are, look. Where's that dog? Right, it's over there, that's fine. Yeah, this is very immense fun, you know, boys and the toys and all that lot. Because I think what might actually be beneficial if I was to sort of label the thumbsticks of what each one does, you know, directional, until it just helps with muscle memory. So I'm just trying to come in for a quick sort of scoot around like that, do a little bit more, not towards them trees though, try and get a little bit more adventurous with it, because at the end of the day, you know, it's supposed to be flown, isn't it? Right, so that's the low battery sound. So I'm going to bring the drone back. I'll bring it back to me, and let's see if we can land it on the bag. Right, so that's what I use to take it off from. As you can also hear, it has got very good audio, what do you call it, audio alerts. It should be about there somewhere. I cancelled the land. I know, we heard you. Not too bad. Not too bad. So luckily we do have another battery. So I'm going to change the battery now, and then we'll do another quick one, shall we? Easy as that. And then we've got another battery in now, so we can get up and going again as soon as it finds the aircraft. I don't know if you have to exit the app again or if it'll auto search it. Yep, no, it auto searched it, that's fine. Gimbal stuck. Come on, unfix yourself. There we are. So one thing that I am going to do is I'm going to actually order a landing pad. That'd be kind of cool, because there's a lot of places that I want to fly where it's like really uneven ground and stuff. So if I get like a proper landing pad, it'll also, one, it'll look cool. Some people say that they don't look cool, but I think that they do. So it's home points updated, as you heard. And so we'll start recording and we'll crack off.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
So there she goes again. Fresh battery. And we'll go again. Now I'm going to get used to it a little bit more, and then I'm going to go through a few of the other features, because there's a few of the other ones like the pano ones where it'll do a sphere shot. There's a few of the quick shots that I want to do. You saw the one where it does the circle around me, but I'm going to do, I think there's about another 2 or 3 other quick shots that you can play with. So yeah, it's definitely getting used to it now. I need to find the perfect bit for the camera, you know, like the angle. Where is it? So shall we be brave and fly it high? At the minute, it's at 20 meters. Now if I point the camera right down, and we'll stay around this sort of puddly bit here, just for reference, because that's directly above its home point anyway. So we'll scoot it off high. So it's passing through 40 meters now. I'm not quite sure if this is going to be any use on the chest cam or not, but we'll find out soon enough. So now it's completely silent. You can't hear it, but I can see it, and there's a load of birds around as well. So we'll go. That's 73 meters. I'm not quite sure what that equates to in feet and inches, but I should really. I don't know why it's on meters. I can change it, but I'm not going to do that mid-flight. I might just change it to foot, because it's a bit easier to understand, isn't it? Yeah, very good. So if we just point it that sort of like that way, and then we'll take it up a little bit more. The ceiling height is 150 meters. Currently it is at 100 and I'm going to put it to 110 now, and then we can have a slow pan around Halifax. So that's 110 meters up in the air, which is very good. And if we look down to his flight site, this is the old tip, like I said. So I mean, it's a lovely big area. You can just see in the middle of the screen there, with a hole in the ground. That's where I'm stood at the minute.
Max altitude reached.
Right, so the max altitude is at 120 meters. I mean, that is high enough for anybody, really, isn't it? Or should I say the max legal height is 120. You can see the road and over into Shrogs Park there. That's very impressive. So you're building up a little bit of confidence now with the drone, and I'll bring it back down. But I have been keeping it in cine mode because it's a lot more responsive. That way, you know, when you're getting used to it, you can put it in sport mode and it gives it kind of like an overdrive sort of thing. But you can just see me cap coming into view now. You can start hearing the drone as well. She's directly above us. How cool is this? And then if I just turn the camera a little bit, see if we can get her in front again. Oops. There she is. Don't need camera pointing down now, do we? And there she goes, look. It's yeah, wonderful thing. So basically, I mean, I've as you can see, I'm not holding the controller now. Well, I am holding it obviously, but not on the thumbsticks. And the drone will just sit and it'll hover there until it gets some input, which is great. Well, look, did I just do a pull away shot? That was impressive. See if we can get one coming down towards us. Flyby. Right, I'm going to land in now. Not in that hole. Because it is getting absolutely Baltic out here now. And we're starting to lose the light a little bit as well.
Landing.
Perfect. Right, so let's put that down for a second. I'll leave it there for now. And yeah, thanks for having a look and stuff and joining me on my I don't know what do you call it, road to being a drone master. You never know. Well, we're getting used to it, building up a little bit of confidence now, so it should be good. Thanks again for watching, and for now, my name's Jamie, I'm your Yorkshire Walker, and I'm out. Peace. Catch you on the next one.